gonna start off the video by playing TNT.
So Grayson, you want to tell us a little bit about your guitar? What is it?
It's a Les Paul, made by me. It was a kit guitar that I got for Christmas about 2 years ago, and I wanted to make it a cool guitar for show and tell at school. And so I asked my dad if I could make it, and he said yeah, so we made it.
And how much of the work did you actually do to it?
I did at least 95% of the work.
The only thing I did really for you was the paint job on it, huh? The big metallic green lacquer paint job. It's pretty, huh? Grayson designed this headstock himself. We call it the cat ear or the Batman headstock, and I call my Les Paul guitars Lester's, so this is his Lester Jr. All right, play us a little something else, and then we'll cut to the putting the strings on it, bud. Shoemaker Guitar Works. How's it going? I'm here with my little buddy Grayson.
Hi.
He's my my apprentice, and no, he's not my child or anything. He likes everything that I like, cars and guitars. Imagine that. So, right? So, what we're going to do here is he brought in his guitar that he built, and we are going to do a little tune-up and a clean-up on it. This just has an oil and wax finish on the neck, so we'll probably redo that a little bit. The fretboard's a little dry and the frets are dirty, so we're going to clean those. It definitely needs strings, but we're going to get this done. So with further ado, what are you going to do first, Gray?
I'm going to take off the strings with this electric tuning gun.
Oh, with the string winder? Okay, you're going to do it that way. Don't turn them the wrong way, because they snap. They can get you.
I know.
Jeez, you had that thing wound up, didn't you? So do you wind it all the way around, or do you pull on it until it's tight, or until you can flip it around like that?
I usually go all the way around.
Yeah? Well, make sure you pull tension onto this when you do that, okay? Because your string, on your guitar it doesn't much matter, because we're kind of going for that older relic look when we get it, but because that's why we did it in lacquer. Mm-hmm. But on, like, say if I were having you do this to a customer's guitar, you could scratch that. So you don't want to scratch the headstock, and so you always want to.
This is my guitar, so.
Yep, you always want to keep tension on it as you're pulling it out. See how I'm doing that? So grab it with your other hand. There you go. All right, so we got
2 strings.
2 strings off. We got 4 more to go. I'll bring you back when he's got the last string off, and we'll go from there. So we're on the last string. Oh, you went the wrong way and popped it, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yep. So now you got to be careful getting that off of there. You want to pull it with the wire cutters so you don't get your finger. Careful on the headstock.
I'm just gonna do it with my fingers.
You sure?
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay. You can get poked, that's why I asked.
I know, I get poked all the time.
So, alright, we'll take them out of the bridge.
Oh, I didn't know you took the whole bridge off.
Well, you don't have to, but it keeps the guitar from getting scratched also when you do that. So, wait, no. We're just trying to loosen them out of the end of the bridge because before we ever pull them through, we're going to see how the end that you pulled out is all twisty.
Yeah.
So we're going to take these wire cutters and we're going to cut each string.
How do you?
Yeah, do the two fat ones right there.
Two big.
The E and the A.
Stop, okay?
Do them one at a time. One at a time. Open your pliers. Okay. So.
I don't need to. I'm going to break the rules.
Gonna break the rules, huh?
Yep.
Well, you're gonna break my pliers.
You did 3 at a time.
I know, and I don't like to. So now that we got the strings off of it, what's our next step going to be?
To tape off the fretboard.
And why are we going to tape off the fretboard?
Because we're going to polish the frets.
We're going to do a mirror polish shine on those frets, aren't we?
Yep, so then they're nice and shiny.
Yep. So I will bring you guys back when we got this all taped off and ready to polish. Almost done, aren't you?
Yeah. You're wrong.
Maybe.
Is that?
A little long, don't you think? All goes over the edge, so the whole point in doing this is so you don't get
Polish
all over everything.
Is it actually rolling?
Yeah, you're filming. Why'd you put that in the middle?
Shush.
Pull it tight when you
It
put it on.
is.
But I can see a gap there. You want to be tight and straight. You need your danger glasses? You're good. You're good. No. There you go. Put it on. Make sure it's right up against that fret. There you go. Now put your other piece on. There you go. Good enough. Tuck it up in next to the fret. Hold it at an angle and tuck it up in there. There you go. Skinny tape's hard to work with.
And done.
Alright, so now, do you know what we're going to do?
Polish.
First thing first,
3,000 grit.
where'd you do it? Where'd you put it?
Nowhere. I don't know. So,
It fell. Alright, so you're going to take some of this 3,000 grit here.
put some of this on it.
Nope. Look out.
Here, I want to be in the video.
You're gonna do the video because it's your guitar. But you're gonna take this 3,000 grit and just go over these frets like this. You're just cleaning the garbage off of them and the corrosion.
Finger cheese.
Now the finger cheese is more on your fretboard. You're stepping on my sweatshirt here, bud.
And then pick it up.
Just take, here, watch. Take a corner. And use your elbow grease.
What's the name?
That's your strength in your arm. Don't rest your hand on there. Put your arm up in the air. Not like that, dork. You're not resting on the guitar because when you rest on a guitar, it puts stress down on the neck joint. You don't want that.
Well, mine's not glued.
Doesn't matter.
I saw some.
Alright, so, you've never done this before, have you?
Oh wait, we forgot some tape right
We don't need tape up there, we're not going that far. We're only going up to that fret.
Now do we put tape on it?
No.
Not tape.
So, we'll put a little bit of semi-chrome. A little bit goes a long way on these. I put a little more on the first fret or two, just to start getting your rag wet. So, where did I put the lid? Alright, well, it disappeared.
It probably fell.
No, it's right here somewhere. So you take your finger, put it in the end of the rag like that. And you gotta push.
See a lot of stuff coming off.
You gotta push really hard.
Okay.
Hang on, I'm not done yet. I'm gonna show you when I'm done what it's gonna look like. Oh, I missed a fret.
Did?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I didn't put any on that fret.
Huh.
So, see how all that black on there? That all comes from your frets.
My frets are
That's
dirty.
dirty metal. Well, we never did a
Clean up
shiny
now.
polish to it, and this is the first tune-up you've done on your guitar since you built it.
Yeah, because when we built it, we just put some pink slinkies on it, and we haven't changed the strings yet
Yep.
after that.
So see how shiny those are now compared to the rest of them? See how they're mirror polish shine?
Yeah.
They'll be nice and smooth to play on. So now you go ahead and do one or two,
Yeah,
and we'll show people. Here, we need a little more on that because it got wiped off.
No, on this one. Oh, yeah.
You're concentrating just on the metal, on
I know.
the rays. You're not trying to get your rag on the tape.
I'm not trying to. Yeah, that's only from
Okay.
one fret.
Okay, now, see how nice and shiny that is now?
Yeah. Compared to that,
Yep. So keep doing it. You got 19 more to go.
that's gonna suck.
We'll bring you back when you're on the last one or two, okay?
Alright, I got 3 more to do on my fretboard, and I'm gonna show you guys how I'm gonna do this here. So, take a corner like this, and then you rub super hard. Well, not super hard to break it, but you rub hard until it looks shiny, and then you get a clean piece of the rag, and then wipe it off, so then there's no more polish on there. And then you do the same thing on every one. When you do this, you want to grab onto the headstock a little bit, so then the guitar doesn't move around a bunch. Because otherwise that could either like get you off and then get you farther, so it gets on the fretboard, and you don't want it on the fretboard where there's no tape.
Good job, Grayson. So, do you know what your next step's going to be?
Taking all the tape off.
And what are you going to do after you take the tape off?
Get some of this snake oil and a clean rag and wipe the fretboard down.
Yep, and we're going to look at that fretboard after you get all the tape off of it first to make sure there's no finger cheese or anything that we got to get off the fretboard, right?
Yep.
Alright, so, you know, very gently pull your tape off. And So we will bring you back when it's time to check out the fretboard and see what we got to do there. All right, so we got to put a second coat on here, huh?
Can you open it?
It's you can see
Quite
it's
dry.
really soaking in there.
Yeah, it's very thirsty. It's like a thirsty tree.
So that genuine,
I'm
gonna do it.
Why?
Because I want to make sure you get enough on here.
Yeah, and I put like almost a whole squirt on one. And it's already dry.
But without making a mess is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I can do it without making a mess.
Alright, now take your green rag,
Da, da, da.
fold it up,
I know.
make a tool out of it.
Can I make a screwdriver out of it?
No, you make a tool out of it. And you rub it in.
I know. You already showed me. Not Addie. Back there.
Alright guys, so we're back with Grayson. We got all the strings put on your guitar. What do you think after your first guitar's tune-up? Here, let's do a little close-up diggity to it. Nice shiny frets. Nicely oiled fretboard. I love this guitar, not just because we build it together, but just because it's a pretty guitar. So what do you think? Does it play better?
Yeah, it actually, the new size up is actually loud.
Yeah, we went with 10s instead of 9s on it, huh? Play a little better, sound a little better too? Why don't you give us a little distortion and play us something? Are you all the way up? You got individual volume controls for and no tone, huh?
What should I play?
Play a long way to the top.
In A or B?
B, like it's supposed to be.
Now what?
Well, we're going to go because it's time to go. So tell everybody thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
And what's everybody supposed to do?
Like and subscribe and see you next time.
All right. Have a good day, guys. Thanks for watching.